The real reason Princess Anne can't forgive Camilla. There's been tension in the royal family for years, and it's no secret that Princess Anne and Queen Camilla aren't exactly best friends. But there's a deeper story here, one that explains why Princess Anne simply can't bring herself to forgive Camilla. This isn't just about King Charles and Diana, or the years of scandal we've all heard about. There's a personal reason, rooted in loyalty, tradition, and Princess Anne's values that make reconciliation seem impossible. Princess Anne's always been fiercely protective of her family, but with Camilla now holding the title of queen, old wounds have resurfaced, and the rift seems wider than ever. So what is it that keeps Princess Anne from moving on? And what happened that the public never saw? Let's dive into this video and uncover the truth behind this lasting royal feud. Number 1. Camilla's affair with King Charles. Princess Anne's reported disdain for Queen Camilla is often traced back to one of the most scandalous and publicized affairs in modern royal history: Camilla's long-term relationship with King Charles while he was married to Princess Diana. This affair didn't just affect King Charles and Diana. It caused a public uproar, damaged the monarchy's reputation, and put the royal family under intense scrutiny. For Princess Anne, who holds traditional values dear, this betrayal was nothing short of unforgivable. It wasn't just about King Charles cheating on his wife. It was the impact it had on Diana, who became a global icon for her grace under pressure. Princess Anne, despite not being particularly close to Diana, saw firsthand the pain this affair caused. To her, Camilla's role in this scandal is a blemish that the royal family will never fully erase. Princess Anne's traditionalist views likely amplify her feelings, making it hard for her to look past the devastation this affair caused to both her family and the institution she's dedicated her life to protecting. Number 2. The damage to the monarchy's reputation. Princess Anne spent her entire life upholding the monarchy's image, playing her part in maintaining its traditions and ensuring that it remains a respected institution. The affair between King Charles and Camilla threatened all of that. The breakdown of King Charles and Diana's marriage, in part due to Camilla's involvement, was a catastrophic blow to the monarchy's image. It was a time when public support for the royal family was already fragile, and the scandal only worsened matters. Princess Anne, who'd always taken her royal duties seriously, likely views the affair as a selfish act that undermined the integrity of the monarchy. She knows better than most how much damage this affair caused, and she likely holds Camilla responsible for the public relations nightmare that followed. This scandal rocked the foundation of the royal family, and for someone like Princess Anne, who'd spent her life working to protect that foundation, it's not something easily forgiven. Number 3. Her traditional values on marriage. Despite her own experience with divorce, Princess Anne's known to hold traditional views when it comes to marriage, especially within the context of the royal family. Royals are expected to set an example for the public, and marriage is seen as a duty, not just a personal choice. For Princess Anne, the affair between King Charles and Camilla represented a betrayal of those values. The collapse of King Charles and Diana's marriage wasn't just a private failure. It was a very public one, with ripple effects that impacted the monarchy's standing. Princess Anne likely believes that the royals should adhere to a higher standard of behavior, and that includes staying faithful in marriage. Seeing how the affair contributed to the disintegration of King Charles and Diana's union, a marriage that was supposed to be a symbol of stability for the nation, only deepened her disapproval of Camilla. To Princess Anne, this wasn't just a personal failing, it was a failure of duty. Number 4. Loyalty to Princess Diana. Although Princess Anne and Princess Diana were not known to be particularly close, Princess Anne's always been loyal to her family. She saw the immense pain Diana went through, not just as a wife, but as a mother to Prince William and Prince Harry. Diana was publicly humiliated by the affair, and her emotional struggles were broadcast to the world. For Princess Anne, this wasn't just a matter of personal feelings. It was about loyalty to the family and protecting those within it. Princess Anne likely respects the role Diana played in raising her 2 sons under such difficult circumstances. This loyalty extends to Diana's legacy, making it even harder for Princess Anne to forgive Camilla for her role in the affair. Seeing the emotional toll it took on Diana, likely solidified Princess Anne's feelings that Camilla doesn't deserve her forgiveness. Diana's public suffering and eventual untimely death only added layers to the resentment Princess Anne harbors towards Camilla. Number 5. Her personal history with Andrew Parker Bowles. Adding another layer to the complex relationship between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla is their shared history with Andrew Parker Bowles. In the early 1970s, Princess Anne and Andrew had a romantic relationship. However, due to royal restrictions and Andrew's Catholic faith, the two were unable to marry. Eventually, Andrew married Camilla, which may have complicated the dynamic between the two women. While there's no evidence to suggest Princess Anne harbors feelings for Andrew after all these years, the personal history certainly adds a unique twist to her relationship with Camilla. The fact that Camilla married Princess Anne's former flame might have introduced a sense of rivalry or unresolved tension. Even though Princess Anne and Andrew have long moved on from their relationship, the overlap in their romantic lives adds another layer of complexity to the coldness between Princess Anne and Camilla. This history likely fuels the personal undertones of their frosty relationship. Number 6. Her disdain for public scandals. Princess Anne's always been known for her no-nonsense private approach to royal life. She's one of the hardest-working members of the royal family and has managed to maintain a relatively scandal-free public image. In contrast, Camilla's affair with King Charles was front-page news for years, dragging the royal family into a media frenzy. Princess Anne likely disapproves of how Camilla's personal life became tabloid fodder, contributing to the public's obsession with royal scandal. For Princess Anne, who values duty and discretion above all else, the idea of being embroiled in a public spectacle is distasteful. She's always protected the monarchy from such sensationalism, which is why she likely views Camilla's involvement in one of the most notorious scandals in royal history as unforgivable. Camilla's relationship with King Charles brought unwanted attention and scrutiny to the royal family, and for someone as dedicated to preserving the monarchy's dignity as Princess Anne, that's a serious offense. Number 7. Tension with Camilla over royal duties. When it comes to royal duties, few can match Princess Anne's dedication. She consistently ranks as one of the hardest-working royals, attending hundreds of engagements every year. Camilla, on the other hand, joined the royal family later in life and under controversial circumstances. While Camilla's taken on a full schedule of royal duties since her marriage to King Charles, Princess Anne likely feels that Camilla hasn't had to bear the same burden of responsibility from the beginning. This difference in their royal careers could contribute to the tension between them. Princess Anne has spent her life serving the monarchy, while Camilla's role's been more recent and marked by scandal. For Princess Anne, who takes her duties seriously, this could be a point of contention. She may feel that Camilla, despite her current position as queen consort, hasn't had to sacrifice or serve to the same extent, which might deepen the distance between them. Number 8. Protecting her brother's legacy. Princess Anne is known to be fiercely protective of her brother King Charles. Despite the ups and downs of his personal life, Princess Anne's always supported him in his role as the heir to the throne. However, the affair with Camilla cast a long shadow over King Charles' legacy. For years, the public questioned his ability to lead the monarchy, with many seeing Diana as the true queen in the public's heart. Princess Anne likely resents the fact that Camilla's involvement with King Charles has tarnished his reputation and complicated his path to the throne. As someone who values the monarchy's continuity and future, Princess Anne may feel that Camilla's actions have created long-term damage to the public's perception of King Charles. Even though King Charles and Camilla are now accepted as a couple, the affair remains a black mark on his legacy. And for Princess Anne, that's something that may never fully heal. Number 9. Divisions caused in the royal family. The affair between King Charles and Camilla didn't just play out in the public eye. It also caused deep divisions within the royal family. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip were reportedly upset about the affair and its fallout, which sent shockwaves throughout the monarchy's inner circle. Princess Anne, known for her strong sense of loyalty and family unity, likely took these rifts personally. Princess Anne's entire life has been about maintaining the dignity and cohesion of the royal family. So watching the scandal unravel and divide her family must have been painful. These tensions reverberated through the generations, affecting relationships between King Charles, his siblings, and even their children. Princess Anne, with her unwavering loyalty to family, may see Camilla as the root cause of these unnecessary strains. In Princess Anne's eyes, the scandal disrupted the stability and solidarity of the family, and that's something she likely holds against Camilla to this day. The damage wasn't just public. It was deeply personal for Princess Anne. Number 10. Camilla's role as Queen Consort. While Queen Camilla slowly earned her place within the royal family and in the public's eye, this shift in her status may still be difficult for Princess Anne to accept. Camilla's ascent to the role of Queen Consort symbolizes her full integration into the monarchy, a far cry from her earlier years when she was widely seen as the cause of scandal. For Princess Anne, a staunch traditionalist, the fact that Camilla now holds one of the highest titles within the monarchy might feel like a betrayal of royal values. Princess Anne may view this as a departure from the standards and traditions that she holds so dear. While public opinion on Camilla softened, Princess Anne likely remains steadfast in her feelings, unable to reconcile how someone who once caused so much damage to the family could now occupy such a prominent role. Camilla's journey to the top may never fully sit right with Princess Anne, especially given the way it contrasts with her own lifelong dedication to duty. Number 11. Princess Anne's conservative approach to royal life. Princess Anne's approach to royal life has always been one of discipline, duty, and maintaining a low profile. She shuns the glitz and glamour that often comes with being a royal, and instead focuses on hard work and upholding the monarchy's values. This is in stark contrast to the years of media attention and controversy that surrounded Camilla's relationship with King Charles. While Camilla's worked hard to rehabilitate her public image, Princess Anne likely still sees her as a figure who attracts scandal and unwanted media scrutiny to the royal family. Princess Anne's conservative nature means that she values tradition and discipline above personal desires, and Camilla's early years with King Charles represent everything Princess Anne tries to avoid. For Princess Anne, royal life is about duty, not personal gratification, and Camilla's path to becoming Queen Consort may feel at odds with the values Princess Anne holds dear. This difference in philosophy could be a key reason why Princess Anne struggles to fully accept Camilla. Number 12. Camilla's public image redemption. Over the years, Camilla's managed to turn public perception around, transforming from the other woman into a respected figure within the royal family. She's taken on numerous royal duties, supported King Charles in his role, and is now seen as a capable queen consort. However, for Princess Anne, this public redemption may not erase the past. Princess Anne is someone who values actions and integrity, and while the public may have forgiven Camilla, Princess Anne likely still holds on to the hurt and damage caused by her affair with King Charles. In Princess Anne's eyes, no amount of public goodwill can undo the personal and institutional harm that resulted from that period of scandal. Princess Anne's loyalty to the monarchy means she may continue to view Camilla as a figure whose actions once caused a deep fracture within the family, regardless of how much her image has improved. The public may have moved on, but for Princess Anne, the past still lingers. Number 13. Princess Anne's role as the custodian of tradition. As one of the most traditional members of the royal family, Princess Anne takes her role as a custodian of royal values very seriously. She spent her entire life upholding the traditions and protocols that have defined the monarchy for centuries. In Princess Anne's eyes, the affair between King Charles and Camilla was a direct violation of those traditions. The scandal went against the expectations placed on royal marriages, which are meant to serve as examples of stability and duty. Princess Anne likely sees Camilla's actions as a betrayal of the monarchy's core values, and that's something she may never be able to forgive. For Princess Anne, being royal means putting the institution above personal desires, and Camilla's role in the breakdown of King Charles and Diana's marriage represents a breach of that duty. Even though Camilla's since become a key figure within the monarchy, Princess Anne's commitment to tradition likely prevents her from fully accepting Camilla's place in the royal family. Number 14. The affair's impact on the next generation. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of the affair between King Charles and Camilla was the impact it had on the next generation, specifically Diana's sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. The breakdown of their parents' marriage played out in front of the entire world, and the emotional toll it took on the two young princes was immense. As their aunt, Princess Anne likely feels a sense of protectiveness over William and Harry, She witnessed firsthand the pain they endured as their family fell apart in the public eye. Princess Anne's protective instincts for her nephews may have deepened her resentment towards Camilla, knowing that the affair contributed to their emotional struggles. Even though Prince William and Prince Harry have since grown into their roles within the monarchy, the impact of that turbulent time in their childhood can't be overlooked. For Princess Anne, this could be another reason why she finds it difficult to forgive Camilla. The affair didn't just affect the adults involved. It had lasting consequences for the next generation. Number 15. The affair's lasting legacy. Even though King Charles and Camilla have been married for years and have largely been accepted by the public, the affair between them remains one of the most defining moments in recent royal history. For Princess Anne, the legacy of that affair continues to loom large. The scandal not only damaged the monarchy's reputation, but it also left deep personal scars within the royal family. Princess Anne, who'd spent her life dedicated to upholding the monarchy's values and protecting its reputation, may never fully forgive Camilla for the role she played in that dark chapter of royal history. The affair isn't just a thing of the past. It's a part of the monarchy's story that will always be remembered. And for someone like Princess Anne, who places immense importance on the dignity and continuity of the royal institution, that's something she may never be able to overlook. The shadow of that affair will likely follow Camilla throughout her time in the royal family, no matter how much time has passed. So after all these years, it's clear that the tension between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla runs deep, rooted in a mixture of personal history, loyalty, and tradition. But what do you think? Do you believe Princess Anne will ever be able to forgive Camilla? Or is the damage simply too great to mend? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and of course, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!